Good morning and welcome to Policing with You. I am your host, Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards. And in the studios with me, I have Inspector Marisho. She is no stranger. And I also have with me Sergeant Harris. She now is the stranger. And they will introduce themselves, where they work and all that. But before they do that, I want to say thank you to all the persons who have been listening weekly and regularly. Without you, our show will not be what it is. And we have a very important message that we want to bring to you this morning with reference to the 5th of November celebrations in the Old Road District. So, Ms. Marisha.
Good morning, everybody. I am Inspector Tracy Marisha, Subdivisional Commander for Division B.
Ms. Harris.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Coretta Harris, Supervisor of the Old Road Police Station.
Thank you for your brief introduction. Very brief, Ms. Harris. Okay, we are in the Guy Fest season. Tell us about this event.
So, Guy Fest, we know almost every community want to have a festival, but we always know Guy Fest was always there, right? So Guy Fest festival starting this Saturday, which is the 1st of
November.
1st of November,
yes.
Right? So they have a lot of events planned, a lot of street jams, and we're basically here today to discuss certain aspects of those festivities as it relates to the police.
Okay. I understand that there are two sets of celebrations or organizers for this event. Enlighten us.
Yes, Miss Edwards. So we all know of Guy Fest. Ever since I'm small, I'm going to jams when I'm not supposed to. Guy Fest.
All of us.
Yes, Guy Fest was there. With the Old Road, we have the Juve, and they have the night jam, the actual Guy Fawkes night jam.
Yes.
So that's been there ever since I can remember. But for this year, the third year now, we have a new committee on board on stream where we have 4 Fest committees. So these two committees are having separate events. It's a lot for us as police, but we gonna try our best and properly police all these events so everybody could have safe, enjoyable festival.
Well, that brings me to a very important question. How do you plan to pull off this and make it a success? Bearing in mind now you have 2 sets of organizing committees, and I believe each one of them have their own set of activities.
Yes, they do have their different activities, but what we're going to do, what we have to do, we have to pull all our resources down in Division B. Division B is the stations, Old Road, Sandy Point, Dateby, and Tabernacle stations. We're going to pull all our resources with the assistance from the tactical unit in Bastia because, we're going to need the help. It's a lot. We're going to need the help, and some of us going to be working multiple events. It's going to be rough. I can't say
I feel it for you.
It's going to be rough.
I feel it for you.
We're going to tough it out and make sure that everything goes well.
All right. I know you say you're going to pool your resources and you're going to get support from the tactical unit in Bastia. Are there any other stations or divisions that you may want to reach out to in the event that, there are extra human resources that you might need?
Yes. I would love to reach out to my friend here.
Don't
my
point
friend
at
here, Inspector Edwards. Inspector Edwards, but I know, and I understand that we are in the same boat because she also have her hands full. What festival you have?
St. Peter's
Yeah,
Fest.
so she have her hands full. So
And it's the same timing. So
unfortunately, she won't be able to render any assistance to me. So at the end, we just be tapping each other on the back after.
after I say, good job.
Yes,
Good
yes,
job.
yes, good job. So.
Yes. What issues you foresee upcoming for these activities? I know that there are plenty. And what plans you're going to put in place to mitigate?
Okay, we have two main areas of concern. Two main areas. We have the issue of the traffic, and we also have the jams when the bands on the road. We don't want the revelers. We don't want. It's a strictly no mask policy.
Masks.
No
Face
mask.
masks.
No
Okay.
face masks at all for these events. No face masks. We
Right.
have like 4 night jams. 4 jams that will take us down into the night.
In the evening, yes.
Yeah. And we have the Juve. We don't want no face masks at all for these events. None whatsoever. Right? And no bottles.
Glass bottles.
No glass bottles. All drinks must be poured into a plastic cup. No glass bottles. Right? This goes against the approval policy. The events were approved and based on certain conditions, and one of them is that all drinks must be poured in
Plastic
plastic
cups.
cups.
Yes.
Right? Breach of this could cause the
Event.
events could end prematurely. Right? And
I hope that persons are listening, because it is very important that vendors know about this policy. I know they are aware of it, but sometimes in the heat of selling things, they get distracted and they start giving people bottles. And what we have to bear in mind that these bottles can become weapons. They can be used as weapons, whether broken or whole. They can become weapons, missiles. The people could get injured.
Yes, and as police, we have to go and talk to people over and over about bottle. Get a cup, because we still try not to have to end the event.
Yes.
You know, because we want it to continue. Persons have to make back their money. You know, so we do a lot of talking to people. Sometimes you just walk with them. You literally walk with them to the truck to get the drink.
The
into
cup. Yes.
into a cup. You know, and we don't have to do all this, but we do it in an effort so everything could be successful.
Yes.
And like we're not just police officers where we just say, man, you breach the contract once and we just end the job.
And we just end
no,
the job.
right? Because we are still a part of the community.
Yes.
And we want it to be successful. So we help as much as we can. Talk to the people. Go get a cup.
I know during Christmas sometimes I get cups for people.
Yes.
Yep.
Get the cup and carry it, give them,
Or you
and
literally
take
let them
and
stand
pour it
there.
out, and I take the bottle from them.
And you let them
I've done
stand
that.
there while they
Yes.
finish the drink and you take the bottle.
Yes.
You know, and we don't have to do all this, but we do it in an effort to make sure that
Yes.
everything goes according to plan.
Yes.
Right, and incident free at the same time.
Yes.
Like-
Tell us about
About the bombs.
the activities, the list of activities. There are 2 sets of planning committees, so I would like to get a feel of the activities that are on these rosters.
Okay, for the activities, we, as the inspector mentioned before, we have the Guy Fest activities, and that started on the 25th of October. We had the opening ceremony, that passed already. We had Family Fun Day, that has gone on the 26th. On the 1st, which the inspector just mentioned, we have the street jam, and that starts at 6 a.m., goes down to 12 p.m.
12 midday. Wow.
It's midday.
Okay.
On the 5th, for Guy Fest, we have that's the night jam,
Yes.
and that's the one that we're very cautious about, because as the inspector mentioned before, we don't want any masks, any bottles, anything at all for that jam. So we're going to be on our P's and Q's for that. On the 14th of November, we're having Glow Fest, Glow Parade, and that starts from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's also a night event.
A night event.
That starts from Spatnet area, goes on the Island Main Road up to Winfield Road, across from Railway Bar and down to the School Road, and to the playing field, to the Virtuous playing
field.
and then back to the lawn and Old Road.
Green Tree Housing?
Green Tree Housing.
Oh, wow.
On the 22nd will be the parade day. So we start on the 25th of the 10th, and all events supposed to be should be ending on the 22nd of November. That's for
Guy Fest.
The other committee is the 4Fest.
Yes.
The 4Fest is a committee also out of Oldwood, the Oldwood district, and they want to have their own celebration.
Yes.
So they are starting on the 2nd of November with a brunch. They call it a brunch at Winfield Road. It starts at 2 p.m. and it finishes approximately about midnight.
Okay.
On the 8th will be the parade day, which starts from Spatnet area to the streets of Old Road and onto the playing field, and that starts from 3 p.m. until midnight.
Okay.
On the 15th, they have, what was the 15th?
The acoustic night.
The acoustic night. That's the night where it is said to be a night where they sit and meet and greet with other people, and that will be on the Green Tree Lawn.
Okay. They're going to have music?
Yes.
Light singing with, I think it's a DJ.
Yes, you have a DJ. On the 16th, they're having a Coas Community Run. It starts from New Guinea to Challengers. It starts from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. And that's about all the events that we are having in the Oldwood area for Guy Fest and 4Fest.
Thank you very much, Sergeant Harris. Just listening to you, I start cringing because this is going to stretch our limited resources even further.
Yes.
In terms of having to manage all of these events. I know it's going to take out of resources.
Yes.
We'll try our best to see how we can get through it. And some of the days when I do not have something in Barsteer, I will try and see if I can send one or two persons to assist.
We'll be grateful.
Yes, you will. I know she will.
We'll be grateful.
Yes, I will try my best. It's one police force, and at the end of the day, when everything goes well, we get the kudos. So
Yes.
I have no problem in assisting where I can.
Teamwork.
Team.
Makes the dream work.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take a break here for our first half, and when we come back, we anticipate that you, the listeners, would want to call in and weigh in on the discussion. The second half, I assure you, will be even more exciting, as we will be touching on legislation with regards to fireworks and other things. So stay tuned, we'll be back.
Whether it's a dress store on 4th Street, a Snacket in Kayon, or a village grocery in St. Paul's, our small businesses play an important role in our economy. By supporting these businesses, you are helping to create or keep a job or two and to revive our economy. Support our local small businesses. Buy local and keep the doors to our small businesses open. This message is brought to you by ZIZ in support of our small businesses across the Federation.
For life's finest moments, celebrate them with Skol Premium Lager. Pure malt, pure class, pure perfection. Skol, class and perfection in a bottle.
I ain't got no hurricane safety tips now. Well, Skelec got, and together we can weather the storm. So, check this. Prepare for power outages. Charge devices before a storm strikes. Develop a plan in the event that electricity goes. Learn where and how to shut off your home's electricity. Ensure that there are no trees in the lines near you. If you are experiencing low voltage, turn off the main switch in your home. Do not touch wet appliances. Be sure to stay tuned to Skelec's Facebook page and website for updates about the outages and restoration. For emergencies, our contact numbers are 465-2013, 661-2013, and 600. I repeat, 465-2013, 661-2013, and 600. Remember, with Skelec's hurricane safety tips, together we can weather the storm.
Reliable and responsible. Skelec is here for you. Powering our community.
Every day we're faced with choices: to spend or to save, to delay or to stay on track. It's discipline that shapes our future, because discipline means making the choice today that pays off tomorrow. Remember, discipline, choice, pays. A message from the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Good morning and welcome back to Policing with You. I am your host, Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards, and in the studios with me I have Inspector Tracy Marishaw and Sergeant Coretta Harris from the District B Old Road Station, where they're bringing us information with regards to the Guy Fest and Four Fest activities that should be happening in that district. We would have touched earlier what the Guy Fest is about, what the Four Fest is about, issues and concerns that we can foresee with regards to these fests being displayed. Now, we are aware that traffic congestion is a huge problem in Old Road. What traffic plan do you have in place to combat this?
Okay, so yes, traffic is a serious problem for the Old Road District.
Yes.
And for these street events, we know that there are not much roads where the traffic could be diverted, especially from the Spratnet up until we reach Station Street. So what we put in place, we're going to have some traffic diversions. Vehicles that will be coming from the Sandy Point end will be diverted up
Winfield
Winfield Road, come
yes.
across to the Batik and come back down to
Station
Street.
Yes.
And the traffic that will be coming from Bastille, they will go straight. Now the events will be only be using one side of the road. This will be done to allow the traffic to flow.
Yes.
We don't want any traffic congestion, so we're going to try our best. We're going to have officers by the Winfield Road
Yes.
and the Station Street, because some people will still want to make a quick dash
Yes.
on the road where they're supposed to go, and that little quick dash will just block up the traffic for
Yes.
a long period. So we're gonna try our best. We're trying to put everything in place. We're gonna put cones. We're gonna speak into the community so they don't park on
the
these
main
roads
road,
for
yes.
these days. Right.
Yes.
So we're gonna try our best.
The committees, are they going to have marshals come down to assist? Because I know sometimes during the Christmas season you have marshals and you have like ropes where people go between and they stay within that area so as not to go and take up the whole road. Is something like that will
Well,
be implemented?
they're not going to be used. They never use the actual ropes. What
okay.
they do, inform their members, the participants, that what areas they're going to be using and the intentions as to work with the plan
Okay.
of the police. We have different meetings with the different committees,
Yes.
so they're all aware of the plans that we're we put in place. We discussed and we basically came up with the plans with their assistance.
Okay.
So we expect them to share it with the revelers.
Okay. Okay, and this takes us to a very important juncture. These bombs and firecrackers and all of that. Are there any words of warning or precautions when using these articles?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, yeah, good morning. Yeah.
Good
We're hearing a
morning,
lot of
caller.
static. Hey, good morning. This is Boy Bucky got it. In terms of the Guy Fest jamming, I know usually you will go around and ask the vehicles to move off of the road. That is the route, right? But also, one of the things then that I will like, and it has to be a collaboration between your guys and Skelet and also the band, is the height of the speakers. Because usually they're going to the villages and homeowners have a tendency of having the wires low. I know Skelet have appealed to persons to see if they can get a longer pole, right? So maybe that's something that you could look into to see, because when these bands pass and these wires come down and bust, right, it's a dangerous issue, right? That's my input. And also, while I have the guys on the phone, seeing that you're a district for Old Road, I would like you to kindly look into Wingfield Road, right? I would like some speed bumps. The resident would like some speed bumps. It's a speed zone, and it's a zone where you have the daycare and the preschool. On the other side, you have the Taylor William Primary School, right? With those two things, I think it's reason why speed bump can be implemented at Wingfield Road. Thank you. I will continue to listen.
Thank you, caller, for your input. Yes, we were talking about the traffic plans and that the agreement both committees and you all would have come up
Yes.
with. And now we are going on to the bombs and the firecrackers.
So we know Guy Fox, Guy Fest, Guy Fox. And we know what happened during Guy Fox.
Yes,
We know there
hard
were
time
loud
night.
bombs. But the bombs that we're used to, it has since changed.
Yes, it has.
Yes, you know, it has since changed. And
It
we find
has.
that persons has resort to making their own. For Guy Fox, we are asking, we don't want any bombs in the bands. Last Guy Fox, we had some, they were terrible. You know,
We have
I
a caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Yes.
Wonderful program as usual. You hear me?
Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yes. In agreement with the organizers to host this event, have you made it mandatory that a medical team or the ambulance or Red Cross would be standby just in the event that you have an unfortunate situation? It's a question
Just
I'm
answer.
asking because
Just answer.
Hi, good morning. We, as the police, we make sure that we have easy access for ambulance in case of any medical emergencies. This wasn't done on the part of the committees from the police, and we made sure that that is in place.
okay, because after being an EMT for 22 years, I've recognized that most of the times when there's an event and you really need to pay attention to an event such as this, where explosives are involved, you know? And in most instances, the ambulance has to be summoned to the site or the venue where the activity is taking place. Sometimes the medical crew is preoccupied with another situation. It might be a motor vehicle accident or some other sort of medical mishap. And then you find the victim or victims would either have to wait or be taken, be transported via private transportation. So I raised that question to add to making the event as safe and as as good as possible. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
caller.
very
We
much.
will take that on board. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
We're doing fine, thank you.
I'm doing wonderful. That caller, was that caller asking like for the ambulance to like be on the scene? Because I think that could have some problems, because remember when people reveling all kind of things and all kind of hand show and all kind of thing, next thing the ambulance doing scream mash up, something, you understand what I mean? But I like how you say, you have easy access. Leave it as the access and don't have it there because, as I said, people reveling and all kind of things could happen. So,
Yes,
wish you all
ma'am.
the best. Have a good day.
Thank you. Good morning, caller.
Hello, a blessed good morning. Good program. I hope the festival go good. But lot of you all as officer who inside and never come out so you all take the exercise. Have a good day.
Thank you for your contribution, ma'am. Yes,
so
these bombs.
we're talking about the bombs. Last festival, there was some massive bombs. We didn't know who was doing it, and we didn't know where it was coming from. For this festival, right, we don't want any bombs in the bands. We don't want any bombs in the bands. Right? This could create an unsafe environment. What we're trying to do is to make sure everything goes safe. We don't want any accidents. We don't want any incidents. Right? We have some terrible incidents as it relates to bombs. Inspector
Yes.
Edwards could speak to that.
Yes, we had last year we had two students. They made up their own, and one lost an eye and the other one lost some fingers. We don't want a repeat of that. And these are young people, 15 and 19 years old. And they have to live with that for the rest of their lives. We don't want anybody else to experience anything like that. So we are asking that all these huge bombs and other cocktails that you would want to mix up and have them exploded during these activities, these street activities, we are asking that you shun from doing that, please.
And also, there's a lot of people that are afraid of the bombs.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you will hear a bomb and then you immediately start to run.
running.
Everybody start to run. We don't want anybody to get trampled during these events. A lot of people are afraid of the bombs. I don't like bombs.
Neither do I.
I don't like bombs. If I look there and I see you look like you're lighting a bomb,
You move along.
yes, I don't start to shoot because I don't like bombs.
Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning again. Another caller mentioned the safety of the ambulance. Thing is, this can happen even without the ambulance being at an event such as the Guy Fest or jamming a Juve, the Carnival. I mean, this is 2025. And I mean, I don't want at the end of the day, no one say that, oh, the Labour government this, the Labour government that. You mean to tell me, oh, they could not get an ambulance nearby, oh, the people got to wait, and this and that. I'm only giving my contribution because I want the best for this country.
Thank you very much.
I want the
caller.
best for this country, and I know you guys are doing your best. And so I'm only giving my 2 pence to add to the good things that you all are already doing. And I don't want nobody to take from that. I do not want no one to try and mess up the good things that we are trying to do for our country. I want everybody to be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Yes, let's continue. Inspector Marisha.
Yes, I was saying we don't want any bombs in the band. We don't want to create any panic. We don't want anybody to have to be running, and we don't have children just being just these children to be on the side looking. Sometimes they come with their parents and they'll be on the side. We don't want any injuries as because of bombs. Hold the bombs. Keep the bombs out of the jam. Keep the bombs away from the jam. We don't even want them close to the bands. Last year, I swear, I heard a bomb. I swear, a police hat fell off his head. I didn't work the event, but I was there, and it was so loud. It was so loud.
Yes, and they do get loud.
People scattered and started looking around because it didn't sound normal.
Okay.
You know, so we have to be so careful. We don't want any bombs in the band for Guy Fest. Please.
None whatsoever.
I want to add something to that as well. Over the years, you see people with those bobflit cans and lighting flames and all that over people's head, and that's something that should not be practiced as well.
All those, we don't want any
those
of
are
things
dangerous, dangerous.
We see it and we usually go and we talk to the person and try to take it from them.
Yes.
But maybe this year we'll have to take it a step further. Right. We don't want these things in the band. These things are not safe.
Dangerous.
Right. Okay. How can... Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning, Inspector Francis and Sergeant O'Dane.
Sergeant O'Dane not here. Inspector Edwards, Inspector Marisha, and Sergeant Harris.
I'm just calling to make a comment about the latest hurricane. St. Kitts and the Caribbean, the Les Antilles is very blessed. The same hurricane we're heading for St. Kitts and the chunk. You hear that? And Jamaica got smashed. That's a warning for the Caribbean. The people to change their way of life and get closer to God. We are very, very blessed because we always try our best to be close to God. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Right. How can the community help us in pulling off a safe event?
We just want everybody to work together. And we work together, the police and the community working together. Try and help us to make our plan effective and work. It is simple. No bombs. You adhere to the traffic regulations.
Right.
And one more thing I wanted to add. We don't want when we have the jams, there are persons pulling their coolers in and through the van. We're not having that this time. So if you have a cooler and you want to come to the jam or the event, you have to stay on the side with your cooler. You will not be allowed to go around and around with the band.
And in between the revelers.
In between with your coolers.
Right.
We're not going to allow that this time. That we find that creates a problem because most times we see that the truck having the cups, and even though the smaller ones would have the cups, your cooler and your thing with the bottles is still right in there.
Right inside there.
So easily accessible. So if you have any little sparks, so make us easily grab those bottles and do all sort of damage. We don't want these coolers inside the band. Stay on the side, sell all the drinks you want, but just do it on the side.
Okay. Are there any takeaways for the traveling public? Because remember, it's not just persons in Old Road who will be attending these activities. You will have other persons from around St. Kitts and maybe Nevis who would want to be a part of these festivities. Are there any takeaways that you want to give to the traveling public with reference to parking areas if they want to come to it, those?
There will not be, no parking is going to be allowed on the main road and the route for these events.
Okay.
They will be parking by the schools, they will be parking way back over by Spratnet,
Spratnet.
but you're not going to be allowed to park on the main road and nowhere along the route for these events. We want you to exercise patience. Exercise patience when you're on the road. It's a festival. We know St. Kitts, we have a lot of festivals, and the road is going to be a little slow. But just exercise patience. We're going to get you through and on your way. Remember also, no mask, please. No mask. There's no zero tolerance for masks. So don't come and be no unnecessary excuse. It's zero tolerance for masks and zero tolerance for bombs. Let's make our festivals safe. I say our festivals because not just because we are police, we are a part of the communities and the festivals, and we want it to be safe and successful.
Once it is safe, that takes like half the work of the police, because we still have to be there to man these events. And if something happened, we still have to respond to whatever happened. And that's going to put us under heavy stress. So we are asking that you please follow the instructions given by the police officers, comply with the rules with reference to the no bombs, with reference to the no masks, and with reference to the no bottles policy. It is important because sometimes the person who you prevent from getting hit could be yourself. Or it could be a loved one for you. So you really want to adhere to these instructions. Good morning. Oh, we lost that caller. Right. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. This is Dumpling speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Glad to hear you all from the old Jan session. I hope you all keep it up. We need a police down the ferry terminal. Not yet down there. And down there is very, very. No, I don't even know what to say. Very, very what? But you know what I mean. Dangerous. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
I keep on doing it all the time. Buses are coming from west, going straight in, and all them kind of things. Landing out the passengers up to the top. So when you look, the red light come on, people can't get to pass. You can't have to hold up because they got the traffic jam. I send police down there. Every minute I have to be calling you. This is Dumpling. Maybe nobody. Anyway, I'm glad to hear my brother in America calling. And glad to know. God, no. I hope you keep it up. See you all. This is Dumpling again.
Thank you, Dumpling. That's okay, we wrap it up now. Right. Any last words from you, Inspector Marisha, and then from you, Sergeant Harris?
In order for this to be successful, we have to work together. The police and the community, in everything we always have to work together. Just remember that we're not there trying to make things difficult. So if we tell you to get a cup, get a plastic cup. If we tell you have to stay on the side with the cooler, to stay on the side with the cooler. It's not about making it difficult. It's about making it safe and successful. So just work with us. We're working together in these things. And see you guys in Old Road for Guy Fest and 4Fest.
From the first.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Sergeant Harris.
Okay, in essence, I'm imploring the general public to help us to carry out this event, to help us police it, as well as you as members of the general public. With your help, all of us will be safe and everything will be going according to plan. As we said already, no bombs, no mask, no bottles within the jam, no coolers of single vendors within the jam, just to keep everything in order. So thank you for listening us and hearing us.
Right, and I just want to wrap up with one small part. Section 27 of the Small Charges Act that deals with the lighting of firecrackers, fireworks, bombs, etc., whatever you call it by. It is an offense. So you have to bear in mind that when we say don't light them, it's a reason for that. It's an offense according to our laws, and it is dangerous. People can get hurt. People can get parts blown off. People can die as a result. It's a dangerous thing that you're doing. We want you to stop. All and in all, we just want everybody to be safe during these activities. So you come on out, you assist us in policing the event. We do our part, you do your part, and we have a successful celebration. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our callers who would have called in and give their opinions and maybe suggestions. We are grateful for your calls, and we look forward to continue to partner with you on our next shows that are coming up. This is Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards wishing you Godspeed.
In every way, say what you think.